Although we all come to Relay to help find a cure for cancer, each and every individual knows different people who have been affected by cancer.
With the help of my fellow chairs, committee members, team captains, and Relay participants, we would now like to share with you why Wayne relays.
Hi, I'm Mia Kara, and I relay for my aunt, grandpa, and great-grandma.
My name is Mia Rivera. I relay to help find a cure for cancer. I want people to be able to have the life they deserve, a cancer-free life.
I relay for my grandpa and for those who can't.
I relay because of my Aunt Kathy.
I relay for my aunt, but to most importantly end cancer.
I relay because of all the loved ones who have died from cancer, and from all the people who have lost so much from this disease. I don't think that anybody should ever have to go through this ever again. I stand with these brave warriors who wake up every single day and fight cancer, and I honor those who have lost their lives because of it. I relay to end cancer.
I relay for family members of mine who have battled cancer and to end cancer overall.
I relay for my Grandpa Jack.
I relay because cancer affects so many people in so many different ways, and Relay for Life is just such a great organization that can help us do our part in stopping this terrible illness from hurting anyone else.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I relay for my dad who's a survivor and to raise awareness for those families affected by cancer.
I relay for everyone that's struggling with cancer.
Hi, I'm Alexis Gill.
Hi, I'm Isabella Gill.
And we relay for our great aunt, our grandfather, and our aunt, and everybody else fighting for cancer so we can find a cure.
I relay for my family and the family members I've lost to cancer and the family members that have survived cancer.
I relay for my grandma Mo and everybody that can't relay for themselves.
I relay because I want to make a difference, and cancer's hit everyone's lives. It's my life personally, and it's really good to feel like you're making a difference and to do something that actually helps people.
I relay for my neighbor Deanna and to end cancer.
I relay for my grandma Roro and to find a cure.
I relay in honor of my uncle who passed away in 2016 and lost his battle to cancer. He was someone that I loved so much and someone that I miss so much and someone that I can always count on and someone that I always relied on for advice, and he was someone who was always there for me. And I do all of this in relay for him and in honor of him.
Hi everyone, it's Cassie Fierro, the event lead from the Wayne Relay for Life 2019, and I relay for all those who can't relay for themselves.
I relay for my aunt who had breast cancer and the children all over the world who are fighting cancer right now.
I relay to end cancer and to help support my friends and family members who have suffered from such a horrible disease.
I relay because many members of my family have been affected by cancer, and I think Relay for Life is a great way to come together as a community and raise money for a great cause.
I relay for my grandmother who had breast cancer and all the other families affected.
I relay to end cancer.
I relay because I feel like cancer isn't really called to attention on an everyday basis, but I do feel like it deserves more attention and to be more highlighted on, since it does affect about 1.8 million people yearly.
I relay for my loved ones that have been affected by cancer.
I relay for my grandparents who have both been affected by this disease but are survivors, and I couldn't be prouder of that they stayed so strong to fight through it. And I relay for everyone who's been affected by cancer or who's lost a loved one from it, and hope that we can raise enough money to help make a difference.
I relay because my aunt was diagnosed with breast cancer a couple months back, and I want to help all those people who are struggling with this terrible disease.
I relay because my grandpa lost his life due to the disease, and I also want to help other people who are going through the same thing and to raise money to find a cure.
I relay to find a cure for the strong people who are fighting this deadly disease.
I relay for my grandpa who's a cancer survivor.
I relay for my aunt who is a breast cancer survivor.
I'm Kyla, and I relay for my grandpa with bladder cancer and my grandma with lung cancer.
I relay to give hope to those who are going through cancer and the harsh treatments that come along with it, and also to honor my uncle who passed away a few years ago from brain cancer.
I relay for my mom and my grandpa.
Hi, my name is Jamie Park, and I relay for my family friend. We need to find a cure to cancer.
I relay because I love that it brings everyone in the community together over such an important cause, and it also gives everyone, regardless of age or background, a place in the fight against cancer.
I relay to be a part of the fight to end cancer and support all those who have been affected by this disease.
I relay because it's a good cause and it could save the lives of many people who are suffering from cancer, and it's also a good way for the community to come together and be united as one.
I relay for my aunt who is a survivor of cervical cancer.
I relay to help fight this disease and end cancer.
I relay for my grandparents.
I relay for my family members who have battled cancer and for my close friends who have lost their lives to cancer. Relay for Life is a great organization where I can battle this terrible disease.
I relay because I want to end cancer.
Hi, my name is Justin Oswald, and I relay because I want to help end cancer, and I want to encourage others to take a stand against cancer as well.
I relay because it is a great way to have fun and make money for an amazing cause and help so many different lives.
I relay because although I've never personally been affected by cancer, I've seen what it's done to people in my community and people that I care about. So I relay just to help the great cause and do as much as I can for the people that I know who are affected.
Hi guys, I'm Karen and I relay for many friends and family members, but I also relay for all people taking their cancer journey alone. I also want to thank all the high school students year after year who take on the planning of this incredible event. And thank you to the American Cancer Society for providing this opportunity for our Wayne community. Way to go on this virtual relay, guys. Good luck.
I relay for my grandfather who lost his battle to cancer a few years ago, and I also relay for everybody that will get diagnosed with cancer because we are always behind you and there's always hope for a better future.
I relay for my namesakes and my grandpa. Go Hokies!
I relay because my grandma passed away from cancer and my dad is a cancer survivor.
I relay for my aunt who passed away from cancer and my mom who recently had breast cancer, and for all the other families affected by cancer out there.
I relay for my mom.
Hi, I'm Kyla, and I relay for everyone who's lost their battle to cancer and everyone who's still fighting it today.
Hi, my name is Lucia Polaro, and I relay for two of my neighbors, one who is currently fighting pancreatic cancer and one who passed away from cancer. And I also relay for my great aunt who was able to battle cancer.
Relay for all the people that are struggling with cancer out there.
I do relay because not only do I get to be with my friends, but we're doing something for a good cause.
I relay for my grandmother. She beat cancer 4 times but lost her 5th battle. I want to help find a cure for the millions of other people affected by cancer.
I relay because I've had many family members and family friends be affected by cancer, and I want to join the fight to help find a cure.
Hi, I'm Natalie, and I don't have a family member or know anybody personally that's affected by cancer, but I relay to help those that are and to eventually help end cancer.
I relay for my mom and for all the people who have suffered from cancer.
Hi, my name is Nicolette Klein, and I relay for my aunt and my grandpa.
I relay for my grandma.
I relay for my grandpa and everybody who cannot relay for themselves.
I relay with hope for those still fighting, and they're in the fight of their lives. I relay with peace for all the survivors that may now good health for the rest of their lives. And I relay with prayer for those taken too soon. We've come a long way in 30 years since I lost my mom, but we have a long way to go. And that's why I relay.
I relay because I want to raise awareness against the disease that my family and friends lost to. I relay for Nicole, Grandma Sandy, Uncle Ted, and Aunt Diane.
I do relay because someone very close to my family and who was very involved in my childhood, Mrs. Barch, sadly passed away because of cancer. And in order to honor her, that's why I do relay.
I relay for my aunt who lost her leg to cancer and is a cancer survivor.
I relay for my grandparents who passed away of cancer and to find a cure.
I relay to remember friends and family who lost their battle to cancer.
I relay for my grandma who is a breast cancer survivor.
I am Sydney Rathjen, and I relay for my grandpa.
I relay for all of the loved ones that I have lost from this awful disease. I also relay to bring hope to those that are now suffering from it. I hope that one day, through Relay for Life, we will be able to bring an end to cancer.
I relay because my mom lost a 2.5-year battle to breast cancer, and I want to help find the cure that she wasn't able to receive.
I'm Valentina, and I relay to help find a cure for cancer.
Relay to help family and friends who are suffering from.
Hi, I'm Victoria, and I relay to help raise awareness, help those affected by cancer, and to eventually put an end to cancer.
I relay because it's hard to watch others suffer from this awful disease and not do anything about it.
I relay for both of my grandparents and for everyone affected with this disease. I'm glad that I'm able to help, even if it's just a little bit.
I relay for my grandpa and my uncle and everyone else who's affected by cancer.
Hi, Relay for Life. My name's Alexandra Holman, and I'm going to just say one reason why I relay. There's so many, but one in particular. My aunt had passed away from lung cancer, and when I watched her fight so hard to try and beat that fight, it broke my heart because she was so sad, and that fight, she knew she was losing it. She knew she was losing it towards the end, and we all wanted her to beat it so bad, but she lost the fight. So that's just one reason why I want everyone to be able to beat that fight that my aunt wasn't able to beat. I want everyone to have a life and not be worried about, oh, is my cancer here? Is my cancer back? I want people to be able to live their lives and have fun. That's why I want to find a cure for cancer.
Now, as you hear why Wayne relays, let's take a look at some of our committee chairs and what motivates them.
I'm Melody, this year's entertainment chair, and I relay in memory of my grandmother, my uncle, both my dogs, a very dear friend of my mom's, as well as all of those who are fighting their battle to cancer.
I relay for all those who can't.
I relay for my dad and everybody else who has been affected by cancer.
My name is Nisa.
My name is Sabrine, and we relay for
our Aunt Carmela
and a cure for cancer.
I relay for my grandma and to find a cure for cancer.
I relay for my aunt and for those who are fighting against cancer.
I relay to raise awareness and to give a voice to those who are fighting.
I relay because everyone is affected by cancer in some way, shape, or form, and Relay for Life allows me to be a part of an organization that helps those people.
Hi, my name is Leah Crusoe. The reason why I relay is for everyone out there fighting their battle with cancer and for all of my family members who have had cancer in the past. I also relay to help raise money and educate people about the American Cancer Society. I hope that one day we can all find a cure for cancer.
I relay for my Aunt Susan, who unfortunately lost her fight. Cancer affects everyone and sadly cuts far too many lives too short. My aunt left behind 2 children and 2 beautiful grandchildren who she adored, and sadly will miss out on many milestones. Her sense of humor and charming wit will forever be missed, and she was an amazing aunt who always continued to keep us laughing. Every dollar donated brings us more time to spend with the people that we love and allows us more time to create these memories. Fortunately, Relay has given me more time to spend with my Etho, who's also a cancer survivor. I relay not only for those who have been affected by this hideous disease, but to also find a cure for those who continue to battle.
I relay for all the people who are battling or have battled cancer. I relay for my uncle and my grandpa, who are both cancer survivors, and my ski friend Hedda, who passed away from medulloblastoma in March of 2018. She was one of the most positive people I've ever met. She always had a smile on her face, and even when she was going through treatment, she was at every ski race at the finish line smiling in her wheelchair. When she passed away, it left a hole in the ski community that just cannot be filled because she was such a light and such a beautiful soul. I relay to find a cure so that we can put an end to cancer, and together we can. Relay is an amazing organization that does so many amazing things, and I relay for Hedda because she is an inspiration and she's never forgotten. Hedda, I relay for you. I love you.
Hi, I'm Louis Messercola, event lead for this year's event. I relay for my Nona, Rosa Pandori, who passed away from cancer in January of 2017, for my friend Lily LaRue Anderson, who lost her battle to DIPG in 2015, and for anyone who battled or is currently battling this horrible disease. Alongside my good friend Kyla, I have participated in Wayne's Relay for 6 years, from participant to team captain, to committee member, to committee chair, to co-chair, and now finally to event lead. I have seen the power of Relay in person and know the direct effects the event has on this community. I wish it was safe for all of us to come together today to feel this power, but I know that when it is, the event will be even more impactful. I want all of you watching right now to hug your family members and reach out to your friends because you never know when something can happen. This is extremely true during the COVID pandemic. Appreciate what you have because anything can happen. People still get diagnosed with cancer. Because of this, we are still raising money for the American Cancer Society, and your contribution will make an impact no matter how small. Every little bit helps.
Hi, I'm Kyla Gallipoli, event lead for this year's Relay. I have too many reasons for why I initially became involved with Relay for Life. When I was 9 years old, my mom was diagnosed with and beat breast cancer, so I relay for her. In middle school, my grandfather passed away from melanoma, which pushed me further into my fight to end cancer. Like Lewis previously mentioned, a family friend of ours, Lily LaRue Anderson, also passed away. After this, Lewis and I attended our first relay together in 2015. The following year in 8th grade, we started our first relay team and have stuck with it ever since. We both had always looked ahead with the goal of eventually being able to run Wayne's Relay together as seniors in high school. While this year may look different than what we had imagined, we are still both thankful to have this opportunity to lead our community in this journey. The funds we raise truly make a difference in the fight against cancer. The American Cancer Society is leading the fight for a world without cancer. They're making breakthroughs in research, funding cures, supporting patients with free lodging in your hospitals, free rides to treatment, and a live 24/7 cancer helpline.
We would now like to recognize the top participants and teams for this year's event. The top 5 participants are Bridget Gonzalez, who raised $1,829, Rachel Hirschbein, who raised $1,744, Taylor Smith, who raised $1,590, Leah Caruso, who raised $1,589, and Kyla Gallipoli, who raised $1,441. However, our website will continue to accept donations until the middle of August. Congratulations to these 5 girls.
Now, we'd like to recognize our top 5 fundraising teams, with the first being Committee, raising nearly $16,000. Then, we have the Sea of Hope team, led by Grace Siner and Natika Malik, with $4,310 raised. Next is Hope House, led by Harris LaPuma and Kate LaPresti, with $3,215 raised. Surfing for a Cure, led by Skylar Levitt and Sienna Verano, with $2,090 raised. And lastly, Sure to Find a Cure team, led by Sammy Toback, Katie Moran, and Madeline Testa, with $1,904 raised. Congrats, everyone.
Thank you all for your participation in our virtual Relay Week and for turning this crazy unknown into such an outstanding event. Now, our current total as of this morning will display on your screen.
Together, we will finish the fight.